Hey there, everyone. Minuteman Hunter here. I hope you guys have been having a wonderful time. Just essentially just farming huntathons, all the new content that's dropping, and I hope you're just looking forward to all the good news that's coming our way. I would love to do this huntathon right now for you guys, but I'd have to use a huntathon ticket for that since I just used one 30 minutes ago. Should have made this video while I was doing it, but I just didn't want to do it while I was outside. So this is on top of the office I'm in. So let's get just straight into it. Wanted to highlight a few things for my fellow hunters out there. I see a lot of people are still, taking their time. They're on 5 and 6 stars. Usually, once you get to 6 stars, it's really hard to surpass that threshold and get up there because the drops just aren't coming your way, right? I'd like to first point out that Monster Hunter now is both a patience and an endurance game. So if you're not where you wish you could be, if you're just missing that one part, or if you see other players at rank 9 or 10, of course, don't be discouraged. And especially don't be discouraged if you're one of those players that are for lack of a better comparison, stuck in the boonies. You just don't have a lot of friends. You're not in a big city area where you can just hunt randomly with people, and you just have to potentially coordinate your days if you want to hunt with someone, right? Again, it's a game you can play alone or with a friend, and it's all a patience and endurance game, right? I see people already at rank 10. Some of those people had the game before us, depending on the region. I see people pumping money into it just so they can continuously get double rewards when there's an item that they like, right? So that's just unfortunately how it goes. So don't feel discouraged. Definitely stick to your guns, and most importantly, have fun. Now, getting right into it, what I wanted to show you today is going over what I did in an earlier video, maybe about 4 or 5 months ago. Just certain builds that's going to help you pass that threshold. If you're at 5, 6 stars, or even 7-star monsters, well, it doesn't matter. It works at any level. That's the most important thing. Focus on elements, right? I see a lot of people focusing on one set, and that does work in the long run. Don't get me wrong. You can literally focus all of your resources on one item and get this to grade 9 or 10 and not focus on any other weapons, and that's okay too. Don't knock it. Don't knock it. It works. It's good. Obviously, it's harder killing 10-star monsters when you have a grade 10 paralysis weapon, but you can definitely take out 8 stars and 9 stars and farm those materials to get other weapons up. Personally, what I find works for me is elements matter. I was taking down 6 stars with grade 4 and grade 5 weapons on elements. So just gonna go through a brief setup on some of my sets that I've, again, done in previous videos, show you guys what I'm working with, and hopefully that'll give you the extra push to take down the monsters that you need to take down. So starting off with Thunder set, this is my mix and match set, right? I have Kuleyaku helmet, I have Tobi Kadachi chest, I have Zenogre gloves, which are really important. This allowed me to finish my Thunder set. I have Kadachi waist, and I have Rathalos legs. Now these are interchangeable. They don't need to be Rathalos legs. I could essentially put on pink Raytheon legs or anything else that I find to be, more useful. So it's not a set in stone set, or it's not like a permanent part or an important part of my my hardware or my resources or my setup. Yeah, setup is more appropriate. This just essentially gives me Thunder 5 element and a lock-on helmet, right? Because I just love the element, and I have the lock-on, and I have a little bit of crit here to go with it. Elements are so important when you're trying to take down monsters, right? So if you can slowly build up to it, especially if you're at grade 5 and 6 stars, try to get Thunder Attack +3. Thunder Attack +3 increase your weapons element by 200. So you imagine you have this weapon at grade 5 rank 1. It's 181 element. plus 300. What does that say? Plus 200 or plus 300? Let me double check that. I already forgot. That's how bad I am sometimes. It's plus two. It's plus 200. So that 181 is going to 381, right? You're more than doubling your element and significantly increasing your damage just by doing that, right? And if you can get the Zinogre gloves, which is, I know it's hard if you're by yourself and you're in grade 5, don't force it. Don't attempt unless you have a friend. But definitely, like, know that when you get a good ice weapon that's at like 6-star grade 5, grade 6, 5 out of 5, or grade 7, you can take down a 6-star Zinogre, right? Won't be super easy, but you will have the hardware to go in there and do some damage. Similar to, again, as my previous videos, the fire set hasn't changed. Got my Azor Rathalos. Fire attack is up there. Getting my lock on from Black Diablos. I'm gonna run through these quickly, guys. So if you have any comments, just leave them below. Let me know if you want me to go in depth on other things. Again, Black Diablos is a special event monster, so if you don't have it, that's good. I mean, that's okay. But you can get fire attack up just from Anjanath helmet and Anjanath gloves, right? That can give you, I believe, already plus 3 or plus 4 in the beginning, depending on where you get them to, because I think the helmet comes with plus 2 right off the bat. Yep. So you get that up, you get 2 from the helmet. I think you get 1 from the gloves before you even bring it to grade 6, and that's your plus 3 right there. That's your 200 that you can deal with. And this is going to help you take down all of your monsters, that's weak to fire. Your Legianas, your Barioths. Those guys, you want to use them to farm and build other weapons. Now, the most efficient water weapon to build is the Juratodos. For sword and shield, I started off with the Jagras, but for dual blades, as you can see, I'm working on Juratodos. Right, grade 7. What I need right now is some more scales, but still a work in progress. But yeah, get your element up. Well, essentially, once you get the Jagras set to grade 6, it gives you plus 2 water element. The Juratodos chest piece also gives you 1, and the Juratodos gloves also give you 1 until to get to grade 6. It gives you 2. So if you make the Juratodos chest and gloves, as well as the Jagras legs, that's your plus 3 right there, right? Getting Diablos again, chest for Logon, and I just added on the helmet for Heartbreaker. Ice was a little bit more annoying. You got to get the Barioth to grade 6. You got to get the chest piece up also to grade 6. The Legiana helmet already that I took off comes with 1, and I believe the Legiana waist already comes with 2. So you can get 2 just from putting on the Legiana waist. That's the good news. To get the third one, you'd have to get the Legiana helmet to 6. This was important pre-Barioth release, but don't forget to take advantage of Barioth while he's out and on the field, right? That way you don't have to waste your resources on the Legiana helmet, and you can get plus 5 just like that. Now, what I am now thinking about is investing in Dragon, since Dragon Dual Blades are coming out. You want to start looking at Pink Raytheon setups. Because as you can see, I made the legs. I didn't upgrade them, but that's going to be plus 1 dragon attack. And what is it? I made something else. Another plus 1 dragon attack on the chest, and that's really it. So you got to get the legs to grade 6 to get the dragon attack, but you can really get 2 points of dragon element, which isn't that bad. It's just going to be plus 100. But obviously I thought the Azor Rathalos was going to finish off the dragon set. Instead, he finished off the fire set, but I'm not complaining because I needed plus 5 fire with lock on anyway. So yeah, good to go on that. And actually, now that I know this is coming out, let me level it up. Right, I have it right here. Booyah. Now I have grade 6 with dragon attack. So just essentially gathering my resources so I can continue to make the mix and match sets, right? Elements are very important. They're going to carry you very far. And those are the best ways to take down monsters without stress. Obviously, there's learning monster moves and things like that. If you need some assistance, please let me know. And I will happily, make more tutorial videos for you of how I fight certain monsters. And just to not make this video a boring video, let me go through Palomu. I might have already made a Palomu how-to video that's less than a minute, but let me show some details. So Palomu, especially if you're fighting the grade 8 version, for those of you at higher ranks, as you've seen in my previous spreadsheet, what you want to aim for first is the tail. Breaking the tail gives you an additional 2% chance of getting our Wyvern Gem Shard. Now, it doesn't matter because I'm fighting a 6-star, but it's okay to damage the tail and get it to break. And then once you get it to break, you want to aim for the face because, especially if you're using an element heal weak 2, heal takes almost twice as much damage. You see what I'm doing? When I was attacking the tail, I was only doing about 2 something. Now I'm doing 400 and 600 because of that 10% critical hit, and he's taking double damage from element. There's plenty more monsters that I would love to talk to you guys about if you guys are interested, but let me not continue on. Just take your time. Don't forget, it's an endurance game, it's a patience game, it's also a luck game because there's 2 days ago I got 3 gem shards in 1 day, and then prior to that I went almost 3.5 weeks without getting any drops. So just keep that in mind as you're going through. Try to have fun, and be patient. If you get knocked out and you don't have any more first aid meds, like, don't go spending money to get first aid meds because you're frustrated. Remember, it's a patience game. Just go wait the 15-20 minutes and then try again if the monster is still around. If it's not around, don't worry, there will be others. Okay, but other than that, guys, that's it for the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know, what do you guys, what can I do for you guys? What kind of assistance, what kind of help can I offer you guys just to give you more value? Okay, happy to help, happy to hunt with you even. I love Monster Hunter. It's one of the franchises I've been playing for over the last since it came out for PS2, so I don't even know, 15 years. Like, oh my goodness, how long has it been now? Maybe more than that. Yeah, 15 years. More than that, like 20 years. So yeah, just again, like and subscribe for the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and happy hunting. Okay.